We welcome you today to today's matchup with volleyball in Corner Canyon. Today's matchup is Pleasant Grove Vikings versus Corner Canyon Chargers. Both teams are both undefeated. Vikings 2-0, Chargers 3-0. Wrong way. Okay, my bad. Vikings are 3-0, Chargers are 2-0. My fault. Today, I'm here with Boston Harding.
Can you let me say my own name?
Huh?
Can you let me say my own name?
No. We are having technical difficulties. We are trying to, okay, there we go. Now we can hear each other.
There we go.
We had to figure out our mics, we cannot hear each other. We are messing with the thingamabobber.
The volume?
So today's game's gonna be a good game. PG is a very, very good team. So are the Chargers. Again, like I said, Vikings 3-0, Chargers 2-0. I don't know why I hold up a 3 on my fingers. Both teams undefeated. One of these teams will go home with a loss on their record, which both teams are going to be fighting super hard not to go home with a loss on their record. No team wants a loss on their record. No team. I can say the same for basketball, any sport. Everyone wants to go undefeated, but unfortunately, that's just not how it works. Boston, what do you think about this matchup?
I think that it's going to be very difficult for both teams. PG and Corner Canyon both have some very good players that can make some very difficult plays and make them look easy in the process.
Yeah. Okay. This court is nice, but I'm gonna be honest, their buzzer beater thingamajigger is a freaking basketball thing, bro. It is loud. Luckily, I have headsets on, so I can't really hear it. But if you guys can hear that, I'm sorry. There's not really much we can do about that. But I was gonna say when this game starts, but it says 0 seconds on the clock, so. But just to kind of refresh over the rules, 3 sets. Well, it can go up to 5 sets.
Can it go more than that? It's just first to win 3 sets?
It's first to 3.
Yeah.
So it's like, say they're both at 2, then
actually,
it's
yeah,
match point for whoever.
Do I like just grab them? How many am I allowed to get?
You just gotta ask for a Sour Patch Kids, all right. I lost track of what I was talking about, bruh. Okay. So now the time's on there. Game starts in 5 minutes. Never mind. 10 minutes. My bad. I can't read hands and I can't read. The clock is wrong. But
it's not wrong. It's not even going yet.
We're running commercial. Oops. Okay. We welcome. Ah, that is. Wow. I did not expect that to be here. Okay. We will. We welcome you back to PGSN with today's volleyball game. Again, like I said earlier, Pleasant Grove Vikings versus Corner Canyon Chargers. With GK right next to me. Love you, GK.
As we are getting ready to start this game today, both teams are going in undefeated. Pleasant Grove Vikings being 3-0 and the Chargers being 2-0. So someone will lose that undefeated title today as someone has to go home with a loss.
Hey, or both teams can just say no and not take the loss.
I don't really think that's how it works.
Like, you know, like if they just like are about to lose, they just go to the rest and say no.
Yeah, that's
You know?
not happening.
That's like what I do with you in NCAA. Like, if I'm not losing, I just go, no.
Yeah.
I'm excited for today's game, bro.
It's going to be a very tough matchup for both teams, as both will be fighting very hard for this victory today.
It's gonna be a fun game to watch.
Hopefully some very exciting plays.
I don't have no chair, so I'm moving around a lot. I'm hyped, bro. I have a lot of energy.
It's a very anticipated game today.
I want to know who's starting with ball, but I can't tell.
I believe it's going to be PG.
I think it's going to be Corner Canyon because they're home.
I think the visitor starts with the serve.
Really? I don't know.
We'll see, though.
Both teams are really, I want to say a lot of reallys, but they're really, really good. Such amazing players.
Both teams are some of the top prospect teams in the league.
Yeah. Also, I do want to apologize for the late start. We were supposed to start at 6:30, and the varsity game would have went a little longer than we thought it was going to be. So we apologize for that, but
It wasn't the varsity game.
I mean,
This
JV,
is the varsity
sorry,
game.
JV. The JV game went a little longer than.
A lot
It was-
longer than expected.
Yeah. PG, hold on up, just talking about strategy, it looks like. Laughing.
I think there was something wrong with Corner Canyon's lineup. I'm not exactly sure, though, as Corner Canyon coach was talking with one of the referees for a few minutes. You were right. Corner Canyon does start with the serve.
Yeah, I think it's Holmes. I think it's whoever's the home gets to start the ball. Home court advantage.
Probably.
It's really nice being able to hear you in this ear, bro. You can actually hear.
Number 2 with the serve on Corner Canyon.
To start off the volleyball game today, Corner Canyon serves. PG
44 with the
returns.
hit. And it is knocked out of bounds by Corner Canyon for a PG point.
Looked like a little miscommunication by Corner Canyon. Just, it cost them the point there, and PG came out with the first point.
Number 8 on PG with the serve now.
With the spike from Corner Canyon, PG returns it.
And the hit is blocked by Corner Canyon.
PG with another spike.
And it is in, goes past 2 defenders for a PG point, making it 0-2 now.
PG's gotta feel good. You've played sports before. You get the first point, your team's hyped.
It gives you the ego. Gives you the morale boost.
PG with the point. Looked like they kind of hit it over the net, and then Corner Canyon tried to hit it back over. I don't know how to explain that.
It was either a lift or she hit the net.
Yeah.
Number 8 with the serve again.
Corner Canyon with the spike.
And it is
Out
out
of
of bounds
bounds.
for a PG point.
PG takes an early lead, 4-0. Chargers looking to get the ball back, trying to get their first point on the board and trying to get the ball back so they can keep serving.
PG with the serve now.
Corner Canyon with the spike. Fake spike, hit it very softly over the net.
It's going back. Can they make it over? They can, just barely though. Number 15 with the hit. In the middle, no
Corner
one there to receive it.
Corner Canyon with their first point. Now they just got to keep that mentality going of, okay, we have the ball. Let's keep going. Let's just keep getting points.
Keep the momentum going.
Yeah, they don't want PG to get that ball back. They just want to keep serving and serving. Make this set their set.
PG with a hit.
Hard spike, but it is returned by Corner Canyon.
With a diving stick and a block by number 2 and number 7 on PG for the point.
So you guys can't see it on the stream because the camera's a little lower. There is like like a huge scoreboard just hanging from the roof. I don't know what those are called.
It's like a jumbotron.
No, those are
That's a TV.
those are the TV stuff at like big sports games like basketball and stuff. But
We kind of missed it, but PG had a really nice block against number 17. And another one there, and they barely make it back over. And the dump by number 7 for the point. Now
wow.
brings the score 2-5.
We can
PG
get
is
an
up.
instant replay on that. Corner Canyon looked like they were going to go set it up, and she said no and just hit it right over the net, got PG off guard.
Corner Canyon with the serve now, received by PG. And the spike is hit out of bounds by Corner Canyon for the PG point. PG now brings their lead 2-6 with a 4-point lead. Number 9 with the hit and is straight past 3 defenders on PG. Corner Canyon is trying to cut PG's lead now. Bring it from 4 down to 3 now. And Corner Canyon now has a serve. Looks like number 6 will be serving.
Okay. So it's like the thing I was talking about is like a mini jumbotron, I guess. I was talking to Duffy about that just barely. But
barely received by the Chargers. And then it is hit out of bounds by Vikings for the Corner Canyon point, which now brings the score 4-6. PG has a 2-point lead.
a 2-point lead?
Yeah.
I'm going to talk over this set right here. I think the mini jumbotron should be a little higher up, but I don't think they're capable of that because from what we can see, you guys can't see it, but when they hit it straight up in the air,
It almost hits it.
It's about to hit it. And if it hits it, I don't know if they call that an interference or if they call that a just play off a wall type situation.
And to end that conversation, what a rally by both teams. PG had 2 amazing blocks, and Corner Canyon had some really nice saves, but PG ends up getting the point as Corner Canyon hit it out of bounds.
Both teams just
And
fighting
blocked.
right now, bro. PG does not want Corner Canyon to get this point. Both teams just keep fighting and fighting just to get that 1 point, which that point is so necessary. And Corner Canyon said, I'm going to get that 1 point. And they make the score 5-7.
PG still with their 2-point lead. Corner Canyon still with the serve, number 17. And it hits the net, but still makes it over. The spike, is blocked. And Corner Canyon still make out the point.
It was blocked by PG, but just went a little behind the blockers, and PG could not save the ball there.
Barely hit their fingertips and brought it straight down to the ground.
Like I said earlier, when it was 4-0, I believe, I said Corner Canyon wants that ball back and show PG that this set is theirs.
And they have definitely started doing that now. Now tying the game. And the score is 7-7.
Corner Canyon has not gave up that ball since they got it back, since they were down 0-4. I don't think.
Yes, they have.
Okay, my fault. I didn't realize that.
PG gained 3 points.
Okay, I'm sorry. But
went in a block by Corner Canyon, number 9.
Corner Canyon with the lead now, 8-7, coming back from a 0-4 lead. PG looking to get,
And it hits the poles for a Chargers point. Now 9-7 with
PG
Chargers now having the lead.
PG now looking to get that ball back. I wouldn't say desperately, but they want that ball back to keep their momentum going on the serves.
PG had a very good run with their serves, getting a
Hard spike by PG. PG now gets the ball back, scores 8-9. What an amazing spike to end that rally.
just on the very edge. Barely kept it in.
That was a nasty spike by PG.
Number 13 with the serve now. Barely received. Diving by number 17.
PG tries to return it but can't get it. Dive maybe a little too late.
Chargers now have the 2-point lead, 10-8.
PG only down 2. That's nothing. That's easy for them to come back, no doubt.
Let's see how hard it is to get it against Corner Canyon though. A good block.
Hard spike, but it's blocked to the right and out of bounds to the bleachers.
Which now brings Corner Canyon's lead up to 3.
Like I said earlier too, it's going to be an amazing fight. Both teams not wanting to go home with a loss on their record. Both teams want to stay undefeated, and both teams want to keep it like that for the rest of the season.
And the serve cannot make it over the net for a PG point, now making it 11-9. And the dump by PG for the point. Now cuts the Chargers' lead down to 1 now.
PG, ever since they were down those 2 points, they've just been trading points with the Chargers, just going left and right, left and right, left and right.
And the block goes straight down for a Chargers point. PG tried to block that, but unfortunately it just went straight down to the blocker's feet.
Score is 10-12, Chargers up 2 again. Ever since the Chargers got that lead, they've been up by 1, up by 2, up by 1, up by 2. PG's looking to get that score down to giving them the lead. Not being down points, they want to be up by points.
And a good receive by number 8 on PG, barely keeping that in. Corner Canyon with a spike, and the blockers cannot get it.
We've seen from both teams hard spikes.
And some very good blocks a couple of times.
Both teams, Corner Canyon has showed they can spike it, and PG hasn't been able to return it. PG's shown that they can spike it, and Corner Canyon can't return it. Just an instance, just like that.
Number 40 on the PG Vikings.
Just as I was talking about hard spikes and returning. PG hits the ball, spikes it super hard, and Corner Canyon cannot come out with the return. That gives PG the serve back and makes the lead by, Corner Canyon leads by 3, 11-13. I mean, lead by 2, I'm sorry.
I'm not exactly sure what the call was there, but it was a Corner Canyon point.
Oh, it was a legal substitution. Word from Duffy.
Corner Canyon with the serve now. Softly hit by PG. And a hard hit by Corner Canyon for the point. Bringing their lead up to 4 now.
we've seen a lot of spikes from Corner Canyon where PG tries to block it and it goes behind them, and there's nothing PG can do there to return it. I feel like that's what a lot of points of what Corner Canyon has come from is.
And a good soft touch by PG for the point.
I think that's, I don't know, you can talk what you want, say what you want to say, but I think, in my opinion, a lot of Corner Canyon's points have because of hard spikes and because of those blocks from PG, and it goes behind them and goes low to the ground where they can't return it.
Yeah, I feel like, or what I've seen is that PG's blocks are a little too low. Their hands are too low and the ball's too high, and they can't fully get their hand around the ball, so then they can't fully stop it.
Yeah.
Corner Canyon up now by 4 points. Number 7 with the serve.
PG with the return.
Number 40 and
Tries to
can't make it over the net.
Tries to soft touch and just cannot, like you said, cannot get it over the net. I think that's something that PG has been struggling with, is just trying to get those little touches over the net. But with those words, we're going to take a little 40-second break. We will be back. We are back from that 40-second break. That did not feel like 40 seconds. That felt like 5 minutes. But Corner Canyon with the serve, 12-17. PG looking to come out with this set. But they are down. I don't know how many. I'm not good at
5
math.
points. Number 27 on Corner Canyon tries to get the receive, but she hits it out of bounds into the bleachers.
I think, again, like I said before we went on break, a lot of PG stuff, like their errors have been based off them not being able to get their soft touches over the net. I think if they can somehow figure out how to get it over the net, they'll get so much more points.
Yeah.
Because all of their points have been, like they've gotten those soft touches.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. They've gotten those good soft touches. They've gotten the good spikes. But I feel like the times they really, really need those soft touches, they have not been getting them. So that's just something they got to be able to get if they want to come out and win this set and win the next 2 sets and come home with a victory on their title and go 4-0.
And we just had a great spike by, I believe that was number 2 on PG. She had an amazing spike, and none of the defenders on Corner Canyon could receive it. High ball, and it is blocked by number 21 and 44 on the PG Vikings.
Corner Canyon with the hard spike, but PG said, let me send that right back to you. And that's what they did. They sent it right back to you, gave the ball back. Now the score is 15-18.
And it is tipped by number 44 on PG. Hit by 21, and it is way out of bounds, almost running into one of the cheerleaders.
Hard spike, but didn't hit it.
Didn't have the right angle on it.
Hit it straight and not down. Went right into the, honestly, I don't know. These are like student section bleachers, because that's visitor. I don't know what these are. But ran right into the cheerleaders, and cheerleader jumped on the other person and said, "My bad." PG with the point just barely.
With a great serve. I didn't see who that was by, but it was an amazing spike. Very hard hit and very well placed.
PG only down
3 points
3
now.
points. I was doing the math. Let me do my math. Corner Canyon with the fake spike.
The softer
PG's
walk.
going to return it with the spike, but it's blocked by Corner Canyon.
Blocked again.
by Corner Canyon while they're trying to do those spikes.
Hit doesn't make it over the net by Corner Canyon. Now brings it 19-17 in the first set.
Corner Canyon said, "Let me try to spike it on you," and hit the net.
And it didn't work out for him.
Now we're only down by 2. What an amazing rally that PG has been having with Corner Canyon.
And it is blocked again by number
PG.
40. Number 44 with a block again.
PG cutting this lead down only by 1 point. 19-18. Chargers are up 1 point. What? Wow. I'm out of words. This is, for the first set, you can tell this game's going to be tough.
Yeah.
This is going to be a tough game for PG and Corner Canyon. Both teams
Absolutely
so-
fighting.
Both teams are so good. And they really do not want to come home with this loss tonight.
Corner Canyon is obviously a little bit startled by the rally that PG has going on right now as they take their first time out.
I'm excited to see these last 2 sets, or potentially 5 sets, on just both teams going back and forth with each other. Such an amazing first set, and it's not even over. Both teams still have to score 6 and 7 points, possibly more because it's a win by 2 scenario. PG with the serve.
And is out of bounds for a Chargers point.
Chargers up 2 points now, 20-18. And like I was saying before, they've been fighting with those 2 and 1 point. PG has been down by 2, down by 1, down by 2, down by 1. PG's just fighting and keeping themselves in this game.
Can they make it back over?
And it's going to be returned by PG, but it is out of bounds for a Chargers point, 21-18.
It was just barely out. PG had a struggle receiving that, and they barely made it back over, but it was unfortunately out of bounds. Number 4 with the serve. And it is blocked out of bounds by Corner Canyon for the PG point. Number 27 with the hit, and it is blocked out of bounds by PG as it goes way flying out. Corner Canyon up now 22-19.
PG wanting the ball back to serve. PG has been so effective when they have been serving.
Barely making it over the net, and a great save by PG.
Out of bounds. Hard spike, just out of bounds.
Which now brings us to 22-20. Corner Canyon is up by 2 points.
Dude, this is going to be interesting. If PG, say Corner Canyon gets to 24, PG's at 20, also at 24, tied game. If they have to win, if they want to win by 2, that's going to be
tough.
Tough. I can't think of words today. I am so sorry. But it's going to be tough for both teams just to try to say, I'm coming out with this set and this first win, and I'm not going home undefeated. it's a win by 2 scenario, and they're only down by 1. This set's gonna go on for a long time, and we've been seeing so much of that just from this one set.
Well, let's see if PG can pull it back. Now, 24-20 as they're down by 4 for the match point, for set point.
Corner Canyon with the serve. It is not like some sports where it is like pickleball and stuff where it's not match point. Okay, the other team gets to serve because it's match point. It's I get to serve till I lose the ball.
Yeah.
And
PG cannot make it over for the first set.
that is such an amazing first set by PG, and Corner Canyon just cannot. PG just cannot come out on top, losing by 5, 25-20. And we will take a step away for these 2 minutes. We just had a funny encounter.
We are back for the second set.
Oh, I'm hyped to see how PG and Corner Canyon fight this freaking set, bro. This is gonna be so good. This game's gonna be so good. So good. I'm
Super thrilling, and
hyped, bro. I think I'm more hyped than the actual players.
I don't know, some of them look pretty hype.
I could be down there. Oh,
We can say that.
Corner Canyon with the first win on the first set win.
The win on the first set.
20-25. PG put up an amazing fight, but Charger said, let me come back and show you that we're going to win this game. And they showed by the first set that they were.
And a very hard spike by number 27 on Corner Canyon. Cannot be received. Corner Canyon gets the first point of the second set. Corner Canyon with the serve now. PG barely
Return by
receiving
PG,
it.
A tough return by PG. Corner Canyon with the spike. PG returns it, but cannot get it as it goes straight into the bleachers.
As a player dives straight into the bleachers. She seems all right.
Hit her knee, maybe.
I think it was her finger going straight under the bleacher.
Oh.
She seems all right, though.
Checking her for a bloody nose, it looks like. She was playing at her nose, and it sounded like she said, do I have a bloody nose? Talking to her coach, though.
She might have hit her face on the ground while she was diving for the ball.
Checking her lip, making sure she's not bleeding, because if you're bleeding, I don't think you're eligible to play till you stop the bleeding. Number 2, PG, she got hurt, but she said she's okay and she's continuing in the game.
Tough
Chargers
return.
with the spike. Fake the spike though, tap it over. PG does the same thing and Corner Canyon cannot return it. Brings the score 2-1. PG only down 1 point, they have serve. You can, in my opinion, I've said this before, I think PG is more dominant when they have the serve.
Yeah, most
They've
definitely.
They have been doing so good when they have been serving. Our serving game is incredible. PG with the return by the hard spike by Corner Canyon.
And it is in. Just showing how good they can be when they're serving. It's like a whole different game when they have the ball.
Yeah.
Number 2 on PG now serving.
PG with the tap right over, but is blocked by by Corner Canyon. Corner Canyon with the ball now, trying to return it, and PG cannot save it. Barely missed the ball for a Corner Canyon point to put them up by 1.3-2.
Diving miss by number 8 on PG. She was super close, but just barely missed the ball.
Boston, what do you think of this game? What do you think PG and Corner Canyon has done good, and maybe some things they could fix going on into the third set and possibly this set?
I've seen with Corner Canyon that some of their plays look very readable. They definitely push out more to their backside, number 27, for really hard spikes. I can see that she is very good and has some very hard hits, but sometimes you can definitely see it coming.
Yeah.
But
Corner
some other
Canyon.
good things are plays like that with how they can just push it out anywhere onto the field, onto the floor.
So what you're saying is something with Corner Canyon is just that their plays are readable, so maybe try to fix that up, make it harder for PG to read what they're trying to do.
Yeah, try to switch it up sometimes. Maybe not rely so much on one player as they have been.
I agree with that. I think their plays are pretty readable. So are PG's though. That's just kind of volleyball.
Yeah.
You kind of know what to expect. Like that's why they have blockers and stuff like that. Is because you kind of know what to expect. If they're close to the net, they're spiking. If they're farther away, they're just gonna try to get it over.
Yeah.
So I agree. I think maybe they can make it less readable, but I think at the same time that's kind of hard for them just because when they go for the spike, like you're obviously going to predict the spike.
Yeah.
And when it's farther back, you're just going to say, like PG, when they're farther back, they're still hitting it with all the power they have.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, I think it could be easy if they go over it in their own individual practice, where they say, okay, let's try to work on some plays where maybe we can make it so they can't tell what we're doing. Corner. Sorry, you can talk.
Early in this second set, Corner Canyon has definitely shown some dominance over PG with a 4-point lead, 7-3.
Chargers coming out with an early lead. Just, it's one of those. Corner Canyon with the point again, 8-3. Looked like maybe a little bit of miscommunication by the Vikings, where they said, "No, you got it." Like one of those type situations.
PG takes their first timeout of the set.
Okay, we will take a break for 40 seconds. We are back from that break. Corner Canyon, 8-3. Corner Canyon winning the first set, 20-25. Corner Canyon in the lead, 3-8.
It's like number 7 on Corner Canyon with the serve now.
Vikings players talking to each other.
And the serve is out of bounds for a Vikings point. Now bringing the game 8-4.
Substitution for the Vikings and for the Chargers. I am also sorry if we are just kind of saying the numbers of the players. I don't have a computer. Also,
by 44.
I don't have a computer with me, so we can't really like.
We don't have a roster.
Yeah, we don't
to
have
read
the
names.
roster. And yeah, so if we are just kind of saying the numbers, which we are, I deeply apologize for that. We just don't know the players' names.
Block. It was tough. PG almost got it back over, but they couldn't quite get it.
Chargers in the lead, 9-5. Vikings down by 4, but we saw this in the first set where Vikings were down, and they made an amazing comeback.
It was out of bounds for a PG point.
We saw it from both teams the first set. Corner Canyon was down 0-4. They made a comeback and ended up winning the first set. We were also down during that first set, and we almost came back and won.
We came back and tied it, and then made it a really close game. Corner Canyon still pulled out.
It's one of those things where volleyball is all about communication. If you have the right communication, there's no miscommunication, you're going to score. There's no doubt in my mind. If you say, you had the ball, no, you had the ball, like that stuff, you're not going to score off of that because that's just bad communication. If you say, I got ball, that's good communication because you're just telling your other players that that's your ball. Like, you're going to be the one to hit it.
PG just had 3 blocks in a row for the point. As on that third one, Corner Canyon hit the poles. And that means it's the opposing team's point. And Corner Canyon hits the ball out of bounds on the serve for a PG point, now tying the game 9-9. PG came back.
Okay. Was it Corner Canyon with the timeout? I believe it was Corner Canyon.
I believe so.
So just read off of this. Okay, so what you see on the screen is to donate to PGSN. As you can see on the screen, it says all proceeds go directly towards our program, PGSN. If you would like to email or just reach out, the email was gone, but it's just, I don't know the email. I'm sorry, we got a little late to that. That was my first time doing that, so I'm sorry for that, but
Corner Canyon with the hard hit for the point.
if you would like to donate to us, and I'm sorry for not saying the email, you can rewind 20 seconds and you will find the email on there. It is at rmayo@alpinedistrict.org or something like that. But anyways, getting back to the game, Chargers, I was about to say, oh, it is returned, but it is not over the net. Looked like the ball hit the ground to me.
Yeah.
I thought it hit the...
I believe number 4 on Corner Canyon made a really, really close diving play and somehow got it back over.
I was about to say, I swear I saw that hit the ground. I did not think it, because it kind of sat there for a sec and then it came up. So I thought it hit the ground.
I'm not exactly sure what happened there. Barely received by number 4. And
hard
a block
spike by
PG.
Corner Canyon, but it is blocked by PG.
Number 4 and number 2 showing just how good that they can be at blocking, as they've gotten numerous time after time blocking. PG gets the point as someone on Corner Canyon hits the ball twice in a row.
PG with their first lead of the set, 11-10. 1 point game. It is not over for either teams. I told Jack this when I was commentating for the football game. I'm one of those guys, unless if you're down by a lot.
A great block by number 44, number 2 again.
Here's the instant replay. You see Corner Canyon hits the spike and is walked straight down onto them. Corner Canyon said, I'm going to spike on you. PG said, no, you're not, and hit it straight down.
Good receive by number 13. And a tip from number 9 on Corner Canyon.
Hard spike by Corner Canyon is returned over the net by PG. Can Corner Canyon keep the set alive? And they can to take the point, 11-12. Wow, what an amazing freaking rally, dude. That was so good.
That was very close. Number 40 on PG almost got that back over, but it bounced off her knee and she couldn't hit it again.
That is, what an amazing round. But like what I was saying earlier, I told Jack in football, I said, unless if we're down by a lot, I'm one of those guys that says, it's not over till it's over.
Yeah.
And I think that's what PG's saying. Even if they are down a lot, they are going to say, it is not over till it's over.
And an amazing block by number 40 yet again. Brings the Vikings lead now
Instant
up to 2.
replay that is on the screen, as you guys can see. Another block Another block by PG that has gotten them their point. Corner Canyon spikes it. PG says, let me give it right back to you.
And I believe that you can hear both the student sections and the sidelines on the team. They are going absolutely crazy as both teams just go back and forth with points. This is a very thrilling and absolutely electrifying game as both
That was a
undefeated
big word.
teams. A big word for you.
Again, PG with just a miscommunication. I cannot say that word. They all got in a huddle and said, who's going to go get it? And
I believe number 13 on PG didn't realize that there was a girl behind her that could have received the ball a lot easier than her.
again, that's like what I said, though. Volleyball's all about communication. PG with a hard spike straight down on the Corner Canyon side for a point.
Straight through all of them down to the back doors.
PG putting in that fight this set, saying, you guys won the first set, we're going to come out and win this second set. They are in the lead, 12-15.
PG definitely coming out a lot stronger than they were in their first set.
PG's point again, it got tipped out of bounds. 12-16. Oh my gosh, dude. I think this is one of the hardest games PG has had to play this out of the 4 games that we've played. Out of bounds again by Corner Canyon.
Which now brings PG the lead to 5, 12-17.
Yeah, like you said, PG up by 5.
And an ace by PG. I believe that was PG number 8 that got the ace there. Which brings the Vikings lead now up to 6, 12-18.
All right, we will step away again.
And we are back. PG with the serve now, number 2. As they lead into the second set, 12-18 with a 6-point lead. Serve cannot make it over the net. Which now brings their lead down to 5. And it gives Corner Canyon the serve. Number 27 on Corner Canyon with the serve.
PG with the hit, just barely out of bounds. Hoping to nick that corner maybe.
To me, it looked like Corner Canyon tipped that, but I could be wrong.
I think you're wrong. But that's just me. I don't know.
Corner Canyon with the serve again. And it is tipped by Corner Canyon. This now brings the score 15-18 with PG having a 3-point lead.
PG with the hit, fakes the spike, but it is
Barely out of bounds.
Jinx. Chargers coming back, making the lead only by 2. PG with a hit out of bounds. Bringing the lead, only down by 1 point. Chargers still with the ball. It is 17-18. This game, this set is anyone's game. This whole game has been anyone's game.
Definitely been a very back and forth in the points today. Both teams have been absolutely fighting for their score.
Corner Canyon with the hit right over, but PG cannot return it. Makes the score 18-18. Chargers with an amazing comeback. They were losing by 5 points. I believe it could have been more.
It was 5 or 6.
And they came back and they have showed their stuff. And let me tell you, this has been a good game to watch. One of the things I love about volleyball is action after action after action.
There's absolutely zero boring parts of volleyball. It is just straight hard hits, straight hard saves. Both teams absolutely fighting for their points.
You watch like baseball and stuff where there's action, but there's not as much action as like basketball and volleyball and football. This
Corny Canyon with the serve. Number 40 with the hard hit as it is bounced out of bounds.
saved by Corner Canyon, but cannot get it over the net. Hits the side of their net. Brings PG back in the lead by 1 point, 18-19. This set, like I said before, is anyone's game. PG could say it's our game. Corner Canyon could say it's our game. You don't know. You don't know what's gonna happen these next 5, 6, 7 points.
Blocked out of bounds by number 8 on the Vikings, tying the game yet again, 19-19.
PG students are getting hype.
Miscommunication again by number 7 on the Vikings. She cannot tell what her teammate said to her, so she doesn't touch the ball at all.
I do want to say shout out to the Pleasant Grove family, like their family members and just the student section for driving to most of these away games to come support our team. That is just what an amazing community.
An amazing save by PG, and they get the point. PG had 2 amazing saves there.
Scores.
And an amazing block by number 44.
I was about to say scores 20-20, but I got proven wrong. It's 20-21. We're back in the lead by 1 point.
As I was saying, PG had 2 great saves there, and they barely made it over. And then they had an amazing hit for the point. PG with the block yet again. And they get the point, 20-22.
Wow. I'm speechless, bro. This is
absolutely phenomenal game so far. And they cannot.
Again, like I said, PG and Corner Canyon has proved me right personally. Communication is everything. You have one miscommunication slip up, that's gonna mess you guys up. That's gonna mess any team up.
And PG with the serve out of bounds, giving it back to Corner Canyon. And the score is now 21-23.
Substitutions for Vikings and Corner Canyon.
Corner Canyon number 6 has the serve now. Received by PG. And a hard hit.
Spike. And it is tipped by Corner Canyon out of bounds for a PG point. PG only needs one more point to win this set. And let's see. PG is going to say, I don't know what they're going to say. I thought I was going to go somewhere with that, and I didn't.
PG is going to fight for this point to win the second set. Let's see if they can do it.
PG touched the, I believe they touched the net, and that just made it a Corner Canyon's point, making them only down by 2 points. And if I'm going to be honest with you, Boston, I don't know if it was them touching the net or if it was something else. But if I'm going to be honest, I don't know.
I believe it was number 2 touched the net while trying to block.
Hard spike, blocked by Corner Canyon. Can Corner Canyon retrieve the ball? And they can, and it's returned by PG. PG with the spike, and it is tipped by Corner Canyon to win the set.
PG
22 to 25.
PG wins the second set, bringing the set score to 1-1.
We will take a break for the few minutes that we have. We are back. Third set. Believe we will have to play. Wait. We will no matter what have to play a 4th set, I think.
Yes, we will have to play 2 more sets no matter what.
Unless if they keep trading, then we'll play a 5th set.
Yeah.
But as you can see on the screen, first set 20-25, second set 25-22 for the Vikings. The second set, both teams showed they are not going to give up.
Both teams are absolutely fighting. They both really don't want to give up that undefeated title. These are probably 2 of the best teams in the league right now, and it is blocked, but it goes out of bounds for a Vikings point.
I feel like that would hurt so bad if you had to block it on those hard spikes. Your wrist would be killing after.
Probably.
PG with the serve.
And it is going out of bounds for a PG point. Coming out strong in the start of this set with a good point on the first serve, and then coming out with an ace on the second. Number 8 with the serve on PG. Diving received by numbers 18, I believe.
Miscommunication by Chargers, but still get it over the net. PG with this return, and they get it for the point. PG is now winning 0-3.
As I said just before, PG is coming out very strong in the third set. Number 8 on PG with the serve again. Received by number 18 on Corner Canyon.
Return, but into the bleachers, and she almost ran into the bleachers and luckily stopped herself before she got injured or severely injured.
That gives Corner Canyon their first point of the third set, bringing it 1-3 to the Vikings. 27 on Corner Canyon with the serve now. With a good diving save by number 2 on Corner Canyon, and PG cannot receive it. This now brings the score 2-3.
Again, like we've both said, PG and Corner Canyon does not want to go home with this. And PG just scored 2-4. I don't know why I didn't just talk over that, because you can see it. But like I was saying, neither of them want to go home with the loss. PG doesn't want to go home with a loss because they are 3-0. And Corner Canyon does not want to have the 2-1 record shown to public people. They would rather have the 3-0 record shown to public people.
Corner Canyon hitting it just barely in for 3-4 now. Just right on that back right corner. PG thought that was going to be out of bounds, but it was just barely in. Number 7 on Corner Canyon with the serve now.
Corner Canyon point looks like she might have touched the net. But I've been watching this game. You see Corner Canyon, you see other volleyball teams. When they serve, they are going up, they're jumping, and they're serving it. With PG, our server is mainly number 8, and when she serves, she doesn't really jump. She just hits it.
She just floats it.
So I don't know if that's like just her tactic or what's going on with that, but it has worked for PG every single time. She's just, I cannot speak. She has just been able to get it right over the net, no problem at all.
And an amazingly hard hit by PG for the point. My apologies. I believe that was actually out of bounds for a Chargers point.
PG with the serve. Over the net. Can Corner Canyon retrieve the ball? They can.
And it is blocked by PG for a Corner Canyon point as PG got 4 hits.
Miscommunication by the refs.
It was 4 hits by Corner Canyon, not by PG. Which puts the Vikings in the lead by 1, 5-6.
Corner Canyon returns. PG in an amazing spot to spike the ball. And that's not what they do. They barely tap it over the net right into the open station where it is just, there's none of their players there, and they get that point.
Right in between all the holes that Corner Canyon has.
PG with the serve. It's returned by Corner Canyon, but it is out of bounds. Looks like she got a little over the net. I mean, like ran past the pole and hit it, and the refs called it a PG point to make this score 5-8. Puts Vikings up by 3 points.
And the serve is out of bounds by PG, bringing the score 6-8 now. PG is still in the lead by 2 points.
Corner Canyon with the serve once again. Hits it, and it does not make it over the net.
For a PG point, now making it 6-9. PG with the serve now, number 7. Number 9 with the hit. Was it in?
It looked like it might have been out of bounds, and it was for a PG point.
Now making it 6-10. PG up by 4 points.
PG is not going down without a fight, and same with Corner Canyon. Both putting in the work that they need to win this game.
Out of bounds again by Corner Canyon. Now 6-11.
Boston, what do you think so far about this game?
It has shown that PG has came out and definitely shown that they are really trying to win this match. But Corner Canyon has also shown that they are really fighting for this win. Both of them don't want to go home with a loss. Someone will have to go with the loss. We'll just have to see who it will be. An amazing block by number 9 on Corner Canyon. PG cannot receive it. Which now brings the score 8-11. PG still up by 3 points.
Yippee.
Number 17 on Corner Canyon, just barely making over the net with the serve.
Spikes it and hits right over Corner Canyon's players. Two people
diving.
Yeah, I was just about to say that 2 people went diving. 1 person tried to hit it, and it just went backwards. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, this game is all about communication.
Number 13 on PG with the serve now. The score is 8-12. Vikings are up by 4 points. It is blocked by PG, and it makes it back over. Corner Canyon, it is blocked by PG yet again. 2 blocks in a row. And it's a PG point as the Chargers hit the net on the way over.
Makes the score 13-8. PG and Corner Canyon with 2 timeouts remaining. With their max timeouts, they have not used any yet.
in this set.
In this set, they get, and it is tried to return by PG, and it got hit down by this visitor section.
That brings the score 9-13. Corner Canyon now having to serve number 4.
Corner Canyon with the spike. It is blocked into it.
At number 44 on PG. Number 44 and number 2 is just showing how great that they can be together as blockers.
We've seen a lot of that from number 44 just in previous games from last week, where if it gets blocked to her, she will get it over if she has to. She will not let the team down. If she wants to set it back to get them a spike, she can do that. If she just says, I'm going to put it over, she will put it over, and something will happen. Corner Canyon might return it, other teams might return it, or PG will get the point. You really never know with the Pleasant Grove Vikings on what's gonna happen with them.
Corner.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to click that button. I'm so sorry.
Corner Canyon with a great point, an amazing rally, and a great save.
Guys, I am so sorry. I did not mean to click that button. I deeply apologize. That is my bad. I am so sorry. I did not mean to click that. Corner Canyon with the serve. It hits the net right over. PG with the spike, and it goes out of bounds for a Corner Canyon point. Makes the score 12-14. They're only down 2 points. Sorry, I tried to do that math and it did not. Yeah, I am so sorry. I am PG with the spike right over, and they get it right where they need to put it for a point for PG.
Number 8 on PG with the serve now. It is barely in. PG cannot receive.
(13 to 15). Pleasant Grove Vikings in the lead.
Number 27 on Corner Canyon now. Received by number 8 on the PG Vikings. And a great hit by number 40, but it is received.
Corner Canyon with the spike. It's returned by PG. Can PG get it over? And they can, but it's too far and goes out of bounds.
A great save by number 8 on the PG Vikings, but they could not make it work. Number 27 on the Chargers with the serve. Number 40 with the hit, and it is blocked and tipped out of bounds for a Vikings point. 14 to 16, which brings our lead now up to 2 points. Number 2 on the Vikings with the serve now. And is blocked and tipped out of bounds by PG for a Chargers point.
Yippee. Sorry, I was gone for a second. I was talking to my dad. No, not my dad. I was talking. I can't speak, bro. Corner Canyon with the return is blocked by PG backwards. Can PG return it? They can. Corner Canyon fake calls the spike, but hits it right over the net without the spike. Corner Canyon returns it. PG with the return again. It is
What a
going
rally.
back and forth between who can return it, and Corner Canyon came on top with that rally. Makes the score 16-16.
Ties the game with that
What?
amazing rally. Both teams going back and forth.
What an amazing rally. Oh my gosh. That was back and forth, back and forth.
Both teams are showing true athleticism and pure desire to get the point there. And a great spike by number 40 on the Vikings. It was right on the side.
PG up again by 1 point, 16-17.
Number 40 with the serve. And a great hard spike, by number 7 on the PG Vikings for the point. Now 16-18.
PG with the serve. Number 40 serving. Can they get over the net? Yes, they can.
Too
But
far.
it's out of bounds. Once again, we've seen so many of those mistakes where they serve it and it goes too far out of bounds, which is something that they do not want to happen. Nevertheless, they don't want it to go out of bounds anyway. They want to keep the rally going for as long as possible to score the point that they need to win the game.
Chargers number 6 with the serve now. Can PG get it? No. Diving play by number 1, but she cannot make it. She ties the score now 18-18. Both teams really just trying to fight to get the win on the third set here. And the serve is out of bounds, bringing the Vikings up by 1 now, 18-19.
So, this is probably a stupid question. I should probably be able to answer this question by myself. But I'm not gonna, because I'm not that smart. Does volleyball just have, like, do they just wear basketball shoes, or is it like...
They have their own type of shoes. Is it PG point? Because the Chargers hit it out of bounds there.
Because I feel like they could wear basketball shoes, because, I mean, they are on a basketball court.
They could, but the insoles are different. To really just focus on how well they're supposed to change pace. I believe that volleyball players are able to wear basketball shoes, but they also have their own type of shoe category.
So, I mean, you see some of, like, PG player shoes. Same with Corner Canyon. They're Nikes, but they look like they could be basketball shoes.
Yeah. So volleyball and basketball shoes are very similar, but have a few differences. Vikings number 13 with the serve now. Cannot be received by the Chargers, which now brings the Vikings up 22-19, up by 3 points.
We will be right back with you.
And we are back. Vikings up 22-19. Number 13 on the Vikings with the serve now. We've seen both teams really fighting to try to get these points. And the Chargers hit it out of bounds for the ace. 23-19 as PG is now up by 4 points. We've seen that most of the weakest and the strongest spots in both teams have been their serves. PG and Corner Canyon have both done quite a few long serves so that they lose the point, but some have also made some great plays on serves. And those spikes, 2 amazing saves by both teams. PG can't get the third one. Now it is 20-23. A close diving play by number 13 as she checks out her elbow. She seems to be all right. Chargers with the serve now, number 4. Let's see if PG can really pull through and get the win here. Win this third set, and it is out of bounds. Just as I was saying before. Which now brings us to match point, 20-24. As we saw this just reversed in the first set as PG lost, 20-25. As I believe PG took their first timeout, or I think it was actually Corner Canyon which took their final timeout. We'll be right back as this exciting game almost comes to a close. This is PGSN, and we will be right back. And we are back. PG starts with the serve, number 4. Let's see if PG can pull through and get the win on this third set. Corner Canyon receives, and a hard hit, but it is blocked out of bounds by PG. That brings it 21-24. Still match point. Number 2 on the Chargers now with the serve. With a hard serve, and it is blocked by the Chargers for the point. Now bringing it 22-24. As Corner Canyon really tries to dig in here and try to secure this win. As PG takes their first timeout now. This is a very intense and very close game here, as both teams are really trying to fight for the win. Both teams really need this to keep their streaks going, as Corner Canyon is 2-0 undefeated, and PG is also undefeated but 3-0. As both teams come out of their huddles, they are very prepared for this last little bit of this game. We've seen really recently how PG has been really dominant in this very end part of the second and this now third set. PG with a light tap over the net. And is received by number 8, barely keeping it in. and hit it again. Tipped out of bounds by PG. Chargers really putting in the work here in these last couple bits. The score is now 23-24. We are about to go into a win by 2 scenario if the Chargers keep this up. But we can see if PG can come back and get their final point for the set. It hit and is received by the Chargers. And it is out of bounds for the PG point. 25-23 in the not the final set, in the third set. This has been a very exciting game. Both teams really showing just how good they can be. We have a couple minutes until the start of the fourth set, as PG are up 2-1 in set wins now. And this is PGSN, and we will be right back in a couple of minutes. And we are back in the start of this fourth set. PG up 2-1 in sets, as Corner Canyon really tries to fight here and bring back their lead, because they won the first set 20-25. So Corner Canyon is really trying to fight here and make sure that they can at least bring this to a fifth set. As we start this fourth set here, both teams have very high morale. As we saw just a second ago from Corner Canyon as they subbed in their players with some fun little activities. And the set dump. PG gets the first point of the fourth set here. 1-0. Number 8 on PG with the serve. And Corner Canyon cannot make it over the net, giving Vikings the point. Now bringing it 0-2. Number 8 with the serve again. The hit is received by PG. PG cannot get it for the second time. Chargers get their first point of the set. Bringing the score now 1-2 as number 17 on the Chargers with the serve. Received by PG. And the hit is tipped, but still kept alive. Corner Canyon with the point as PG tipped the spike going straight down to the floor. Number 17 on Corner Canyon with the serve again. Diving, number 13 diving for the ball on the serve. Corner Canyon hits it back over for the point. 3-2 now, Corner Canyon in the lead. Vikings took the early 0-2 lead, but the Chargers have been on a 3-point rally. Number 17 with the serve. Received by number 13 on Pleasant Grove. And the tip by number 9 on Corner Canyon goes down to the floor for the Vikings point, which now ties the game 3-3. PG number 2 with the serve now. Diving play by Corner Canyon. Number 4 on the Vikings tries to dive for the light hit by Corner Canyon. They cannot get it. Gives Chargers the point. 4-3 now. Chargers number 4 with the serve. Received by number 40 on Pleasant Grove. And the spike is tipped. Still kept alive. Number 40 cannot make it over the net. Tries to do one of the light hits. Cannot make it over though. It is too light. Chargers with the 2-point lead now, 5-3. Number 4 with the serve. And it is received, hitting it out of bounds by Pleasant Grove, giving Chargers the point. Now 6-3. Chargers are coming out very strong here. They were down just a little bit in the very first couple points of the game, but now they have made the comeback, and they're now up 3 points. The serve tips the net. White hit by number 40. Diving play by number 6. And is blocked. Still kept alive by PG. And the hit is blocked by Corner Canyon. The spike. Ooh. Great play by number 6. Still keeps it alive just barely. PG tries to do a trick play. He tried to fake for the dump, but they tried to hit it back up and then for the spike, but they could not get it. As I believe PG takes their first timeout of the set, we'll be right back. This is PGSN, and I am Boston Harding, signing out for now. And we are back. Corner Canyon with the serve now, up by 4 points, leading early in this fourth set. Corner Canyon really trying to fight to get their second set win and bring this to a fifth set. As an amazing hit by number 27 on Corner Canyon to give them the 5-point lead now, 8-3. As you can see, number 4 on Corner Canyon with the serve has been very dominant. She has shown that she can serve very well and very effectively with great speed and great precision. PG barely makes it over. 27 with a great spike yet again, bringing their lead to 6, 9-3. 27 really just showing the speed of her hits and the accuracy that she can get, bringing back to both the back left of the court and the back right. Number 40 with the hit, and it is blocked by Corner Canyon for the point. They are now up by 7. Chargers coming out really strong. The serve by Corner Canyon. And a diving attempt by number 40, but cannot bring it back up. Bringing the score now to 11-3. Pleasant Grove now down by 8 points. This is the biggest, sorry. The serve is out of bounds by number 4. Giving the Vikings the point, now 11-4. Vikings are now only down by 7. The serve tips the net, but they're still able to save it. 27 with the spike, and it is tipped and down to the floor by PG, giving Corner Canyon the ball back, bringing the score now 12-4. Looks like number 2 on Corner Canyon now has the serve. PG receives, barely making it back over. Number 15, and it's put over by PG, just barely saving it. And it hit the mini Jumbotron that we were talking about before, and it looks like they just play off of it. Answering our question from before about what happens if it hits the mini Jumbotron. Looks like PG got a little dazed by that, didn't really know what to do about it. So now brings the score 14-4. Now 15-4 as Corner Canyon is up by 11. Corner Canyon really coming out and showing just what they can do as PG takes a timeout. Corner Canyon really just showing how great they are and how that they can come out strong, and even if they are down, that they can come back, and showing just how much that they want this second set win and to win the game. They're really not trying to lose here. Both teams have been fighting great. Both teams have really came out and showed their best strengths and some of their weaknesses as well. Corner Canyon still has the serve. Looks like number 2 is serving yet again. The great hit by number 23 on the PG Vikings, giving them the ball back, bringing the score now 15-5. Corner Canyon up by 10 points. PG really trying to stop Corner Canyon's rally here, as Corner Canyon has very much shown how great they are in this game. And it's a block by number 44 and number 17 on PG. Bringing the score now 15-6. PG down by 8. By 9, sorry, not 8. PG with the serve, number 7. Received by Corner Canyon. The hit is blocked by PG number 44. She tries again, it is blocked yet again by number 44. 2 blocks in a row on the same person, number 27 on the Chargers. Now PG is down by 8 points, 15-7. PG really trying to claw back here on the score. Number 18 on Corner Canyon misses the ball entirely for the ace. As Corner Canyon takes their second timeout. This game has been electrifying and thrilling to say the least. And we'll be right back in just a few minutes. And we are back. PG still down by 7 points, 15-8. Now 15-9 as PG gets their second ace in just a couple of serves. PG now showing just how good they are when they have the serve. Definitely seems like PG has the advantage when they serve compared to when they're not. 17 with the hit, and it is tipped out of bounds by the Chargers for the Vikings point, now cutting the lead down to 5. Number 7 with the serve. Seems like number 7 has been great with the serve recently. These past, in just this set, she has really shown that she can be great. And a great spike by PG. Corner Canyon cannot receive it. The Vikings take their lead down to 4 now, 15-11. Number 7 with the serve again. Received by Corner Canyon. 27, and it will be hit out of bounds by PG. Bringing the Chargers to 16, Vikings to 11. Chargers up by 5 points. Charger number 27 with the serve now. And it is out of bounds for the PG point. 16-12 now. Chargers up by 4 points. PG really trying to cut back on the Chargers' lead now. Number 13 on PG with the serve. Number 44 makes a great play to bring it over, and it is blocked yet again by number 44. In just the last couple of plays, number 44 has really shown how great that she can be as a blocker. As she has blocked numerous amounts of spikes. Really dragging PG through the mud here. And number 15 finds the hole in PG defenses, trying to keep their lead as best as they can. Score is now 17-13. Chargers up by 4 points. Charger number 7 with the serve. Received by PG number 8. The spike, and it is in for the PG point, 17-14. Number 1 with the spike there. It was very close to being out of bounds, but just barely made it in.
Oh, I'm back, by the way. I forgot to say that. I've been gone for a little bit. PG with the serve.
17 with the spike, and it is blocked by number 2, but the Chargers keep it alive, and it is blocked again by PG. Now cutting Chargers' lead down to 2, 17-15. PG really came back from a harsh time, down by 11 points at one time. Now they bring that down to 2.
This set right here could decide if PG goes home with the win or if they go into a 5th set and it's anyone's game right then.
Number 4 on the Chargers hit it out of bounds, cutting their lead down to just 1 point now. PG fighting their best, trying to win this 4th set here now. And it is blocked by 40 and 44. The spike by number 40 makes it back over to PG. 40 again with a light tap. 40 again. Let's see what Chargers can do. It is out of bounds for a Chargers point, 18-16. This game is getting very close here now. Chargers up just by 2 points.
I saw it earlier. I don't know if it was this set or not. But going back to what I said in the first set, this mini freaking Jumbotron sold PG on a point.
Yeah, that was the set. And the dump by number 2 for the point. 17-18 now. But going back to what you just said, the ball hit the mini Jumbotron just barely out of the view of the camera. But it went up and hit that and really threw PG off. It is tipped by PG. Can they bring it back over? Yes, they can. The dump again is barely saved. The refs deliberate for just a second, and it is the Vikings point, now tying the game 18-18. Both teams really trying their best here to win this set.
Like I've said before, though, this game's been so fun to watch. Probably one of the funnest. I don't know if funnest is a word.
Most exciting game?
I'm going to stick with funnest. I don't know if that's a word, but I like that word.
Yes, funnest is a word.
But it's probably been one of the most funnest games I've watched from volleyball from the last few games. This is 2 really good teams. Also, the donate to PGSN screen is on. We talked about it earlier. If you want to donate or have any questions, email our mail at alpinedistrict.org.
PG number 8 with the serve now. Number 17 on the Chargers gets the point. Now 19-18. Chargers are up by 1 point. The Chargers really have been in the lead this entire game. Now PG coming back, making it a closer game. As PG hits it out of bounds, now making it 20-18.
PG down by 2 points. See if PG can come back and hopefully win this set, making it so they don't have to go into a fifth set. I want to say fifth inning because I was just watching baseball, but
It is blocked out of bounds by Chargers for the Vikings point, 20-19. PG trying their best to make sure that they don't go into a fifth set here.
both teams without a timeout. I wonder if maybe, because I mean, when you're subbing, you can, as the coach, you can talk to your team for those few seconds that you have. I wonder if maybe substituting in for just a sec is the play.
And two amazing plays from PG there. Number 8 with a great save, and then number 40 with the jaw-dropping spike there into the back left corner as it gets past 2 defenders. Number 2 on PG with the serve now. The score is 20-20 in the 4th set. .40 with the hit. And it's blocked by PG. 27 again. It is tipped out of bounds by PG for the Chargers point, 21-20. Both teams really just trading points here now. Number 4 on the Chargers with the serve. Received by number 8 on the PG. And the serve, not the serve, the spike is hit out of bounds for a Chargers point, 22-20. The Vikings really need to make some good plays here and get their points back to make sure that they can win this 4th set. And it is a Chargers point as PG hits the poles on their way up for the spike, giving the Chargers a 3-point lead, 23-20. The Chargers really trying to bring this into a 5th set here, and they possibly win the match. The spike is out of bounds for another Chargers point, bringing them up by 4 now. Charger number 4 with the spike. Not the spike, the serve, sorry. Barely received by PG. Number 27 on the Chargers with the match, not the match point, the set point, 25-20. The exact same score in the 1st set. Both teams really coming out and trying their hardest now. As we will go into a 5th set right after this short break. This has been PGSM. And we are back for this 5th set. This will be the final decider on which team stays undefeated and which one goes home with a loss. Both teams fighting very hard in these last 4 sets, trying to bring the win for their whole team. Corner Canyon will start with the serve, number 18. And the first serve will be out of bounds for a PG point. PG number 7 with the serve now. And the spike by number 27 will not make it over the net. 0-2 for the Vikings. Number 7 with the serve again. 27 with the spike, but it's blocked by PG number 23 for the point. PG really showing how badly they want this win. The serve by number 7 does not go over the net for the Chargers point. Score is now 1-3. Chargers number 4 with the serve now. We've seen that she can be very dominant while serving, but her first serve is out of bounds for the PG point. Now 4-1 to the Vikings. Number 13 on the Vikings with the serve now. And the serve is out of bounds for the Chargers point. Now 2-4. Both teams really wanting this win here. Both trying their hardest to fight for the win. Number 2, I believe, on the Chargers with the serve. Received by number 13 on Pleasant Grove. 17 with the hit, and it is over the head of number 27 and out of bounds for the Chargers point.
Missed her head. She ducked and looked up and kind of smiled and said she didn't really know if it hit her head or not. Looks like it might have nicked her a little bit. But
We apologize, we're having some technical difficulties right now.
Pleasant Grove with the point to make the score 5-3. PG up by 2. PG, like you said, just showing that they want to come out with this win today. Not wanting to put that one loss on their record.
This has definitely been Pleasant Grove's toughest battle that they've faced this year.
We are sorry for that. We keep having commercial technical difficulties on this, but getting back to the game, Corner Canyon tried to hit it over the net, could not get it over the net. PG's point brings them up by 3, 3-6. PG with the point now, trying to come out with the set, not trying to get rid of the ball at all.
Number 4 on PG with the serve. Can they get it over? It is out of bounds. Chargers now with their first timeout of the set. As we have seen that both teams are really fighting for this. As they take a break, we will too. This is PGSN. And we are back. Vikings up by 4 points, 3-7. It's number 4 in PG with the serve. And it is out of bounds for the Chargers point, now 4-7. .27 on the Chargers with the serve. Number 40 with the spike, and it is knocked out of bounds by the Chargers. 2 players almost flying straight into the bleachers. Number 4 and number 17. They knock it higher into the bleachers for the Vikings point. Number 8 on the Pleasant Grove Vikings with the serve now. 17 with the hit, barely making over the net, but going out of bounds in the process. Making it a Vikings point, now 4-9. Vikings really coming out here and showing how they really can clutch up in these harsh moments at the end of the games. .15 with the spike and is received by number 13 on Pleasant Grove. The Chargers block the spike by number 40. But I believe that was still a Vikings point. I believe one of the Chargers may have hit the net in the process of blocking.
Chargers called our last timeout of this set, which I think is an interesting choice. I don't think they should have done that.
Especially this early into the set when it's only 4-10.
Now their only opportunity is to get a break is by PG calling a timeout, which if they keep this lead, they're not gonna keep this. They're not gonna call a timeout. Like I was saying before, though, if Vikings keep the lead, they're not going to want to call a timeout unless if it's a close game. Like if they're down 2, they're going to call a timeout. That will be the only chance Chargers get to talk with their team and talk with their coach.
Number 8 on Pleasant Grove with the serve. And it's hit far back. Can they make it back over? They can. What a save by the Chargers. And the spike is tipped out of bounds into the flag person for the Vikings point, now 4-11. Vikings up by 7 points. I believe this is the biggest lead that Vikings have had this entire game. Vikings with the serve. .17 with the hit, barely making it over. Soft hit by number 40 on the Pleasant Grove Vikings. The spike is blocked, but still saved. The spike is out of bounds for a Chargers point. now 5-11 as the Vikings have a 6-point lead. A great play by the Chargers at the start of that point with how the serve almost went out of bounds, but they narrowly made it back. Number 7 on the Chargers with the serve now. Received by number 4 on the Vikings. The spike is hit out of bounds by the Chargers for the Vikings point. Now still up by 7. Vikings number 2 with the serve. (17) with the hit, and it's way up into the gym. Still received by Vikings, and it is out of bounds for the Chargers point. He's now 6-12. And unlike any of these other sets, this one now goes to 15 because this is the 5th one. So this is a very close game, very close to the end. And is blocked by number 23 for the Vikings point. Now bringing it 6-13.
PG only needing 2 more points. 2 more to be able to come out and win this game. Chargers looking not to give up this win like that, but at the same time, it's PG's just showing what they're made of and showing that they're going to come out with this win, hopefully, and Chargers are trying to do the same thing.
But the spike is tipped out of bounds by the Chargers for the Vikings point. Now 6-14 as it is match point. Both Vikings and the Chargers both really trying to fight for this game for different reasons. Vikings are really trying to fight for the win. Chargers are really trying to fight for the defense, trying to make sure that the Vikings can't win. And it's blocked out of bounds by the Vikings for the Charger point. Now 7-14. And the Vikings are up by 7 points at the very end of this game. (17) on the Chargers with the serve now. (17) with the spike. Can the Chargers save it? Yes, they can. Just barely. (17) with the hit again. And it is tipped out of bounds by the Chargers for the Viking win. 17-15. As just an overview, the Chargers won the first set 20-25. The Vikings came back and won the second one 25-22.
And then, just so you know, the last set was 15-7.
As the Vikings really show how good they were at the very end of this game. At the last set, they really pulled through.
All right, well, that will conclude the game. I'm Zane Grothy.
And I'm Boston Harding.
Thank you for tuning in to PGSN, and we'll see you next time.